Ooh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. What's going on, brothers? It is your dude, Mr. International Passport, here again for yet, pardon me, another future classic live stream. Okay. First and foremost, brothers, person one in the live stream chat, you can hear me loud and clear. Johnny, is my audio okay?
It is reading loud and clear.
Fantastic, fantastic. Brothers across the pond, across the world, wherever you are, press the one in the live stream chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear. The Legend of Tensuke, Aussie in the building. Appreciate you, brothers, for confirming. Awesome, awesome. So let's get straight into it. So welcome, brothers, to another Future Classic live stream. When you come in the live stream, please press the like button. Likes are greatly appreciated. Show some support tonight by hitting the PayPal donations, the super chats. That'll be greatly appreciated. Any support on the channel will be greatly appreciated. Um, and of course, brothers, and of course, please make sure you join the Patreon to hear explicit, raw, unfiltered, X-rated intel on Spanish women. Okay, these women are freaks. You need to know how to deal with them in the bedroom, okay? But that kind of intel is only reserved for the Patreon. Go and join the Patreon pinned to the live stream chat right now. Um, when you come in tonight, again, like the video, cop the merch, support. Make sure you join my new Discord channel. Join the Reddit community as well. Passport Bros on top to be included in the whole community. And yeah, it's going to be a great stream ahead. Let's get it cracking, man. So, the agenda of this stream, as you can see, is Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona, Spain. I got a guest here with me called Mr. Johnny. Johnny, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good, IP. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, bro. I'm doing fantastic, brother. Thank you very much. So, Johnny, give us a brief intro about who you are, where you're from, and anything interesting about you, bro.
Happy to. So I'm an American brother, born and raised in the tri-state area, New Jersey. Uh, got a few degrees in chemical engineering, and then around the time I was close to defending my thesis for my PhD, I got recruited by a big tech company that makes chips. That functions out on the West Coast, and I've been working for that tech company ever since about 2016. Uh, I didn't start traveling until probably about the year after I joined the company because one of my relatives, got me excited about traveling and seeing the world. Um, Went to countries like Canada, Australia, Germany, England, Turkey, and then it wasn't until I had started thinking about uh, um, using traveling as a way to not only take time off of work and experience new cultures, new cuisines, but start thinking about living abroad and working abroad until during COVID and after COVID. Um, and you know, throughout this throughout that whole period, I was kind of having like ups and downs with like dating and just time spent in the West, if you will, time spent in America. Um, and you know, I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm not feeling I'm not like getting as much as I want out of life, not getting the kind of experiences that I want out of life. Um, and It was when after KS passed that I started to kind of latch onto your channel and started watching all these streams on all these brothers that were not only going abroad and living kind of like a different kind of life, a better life, higher quality of life, but they were also getting better, results in terms of dating, woman, health, um, you know, dollar was stretching, so on and so forth. And so that's kind of what, motivated me to kind of really lean into this and kind of embrace this whole, passport bro culture that's been going on, and I've been kind of doing that since, I want to say, yeah, 2022. And here I am.
Amazing intro. Thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you very much. So, you're in tech, you're in IT, which is awesome, bro. You're a brother, you're a passport bro. You came across the channel, I think last year or the year before, and it's been a pleasure to speak and communicate with you, Mr. Johnny. So, Barcelona, Spain. I think my first question is, brother, as to how did you find yourself out there? Why Barcelona, Spain? What's the allure of that particular city, brother?
That's a fantastic question. So I had seen your streams on Spain um, prior to coming out here, but it wasn't those streams that really got me super excited about it. It was well, really watching another YouTuber's uh, streams on it, and just he came at it from I guess maybe a slightly different angle, a slightly different perspective um, than you did, and uh, that coupled with the, I want to say, just the fact that, because so I had been spending a lot of time already going to Latin America, right? So I'd already been to Colombia, I'd already been to Chile, I'd already been to Brazil, Mexico, Costa Rica, and uh, I was actually going to go to one of those countries again, like this past October, and I just, I was looking at the plane tickets, and they were pretty high, and I wasn't getting as like excited as I normally would when it comes to like planning a trip and like going through with it. And then said to I just started looking up uh, uh, prices for flying out to Spain, and I saw they were like super super cheap. Um, and that's when I decided, okay, how about I check out you know one of these cities, Barcelona, Madrid, Seville, Valencia, and I finally decided to settle on Barcelona because, uh, well, one, it's a destination where a lot of tourists go. There are a lot of tourist attractions to see, like La Sagrada Familia, Catedral de Barcelona, Montjuic Castle, Parc de Güell, um, and then on top of that, it's near a beach, lots of beautiful women, plenty of tourists. I'm under the assumption it's going to be pretty safe, and so that's what led me to committing to going to Barcelona. And I went there this past October, October 10th through the 22nd, and I am currently in Barcelona again on vacation for 9 days. So, yep,
Damn, you came back again. You must love it that much, brother. You came
I
back
do.
again.
Yep, yep.
Damn.
The only other place that I've been to twice so far is Vancouver. So that tells you just how much I'm really enjoying my time here in Barcelona.
Oh, and we know what goes on in Vancouver. I told you, brothers, man. Vancouver, it's a Vancouver's like it's like a different planet for brothers. Only you can only experience it. I can't tell much. Check out the streams, the videos I've done in Vancouver. Amazing, magical place. So now let's delve deep into Barcelona, brother. Let's pick it apart like a surgeon working for the top university in the country. So, first question for you, brother, is tell me the culture in Barcelona, Spain. Is it a laid back culture? Is it a fast paced culture like New York? Is it in the middle? What's the culture like there in Spain, brother? And is it conservative? Is it liberal? Break it down for us, bro.
That's a good question, right? So, um, I've only had the opportunity to, well, I've only been to obviously Barcelona, and it's just one city in Spain. I'm sure the culture might vary somewhat. If you were to go to the south of Spain, like Seville or Valencia, or if you were to go to the central part of Spain, like Madrid. But what I can tell you in general, from what I've experienced here in Barcelona, Spain, is that the culture's it's more laid back. I'd say it's a lot more laid back than what you would find in the tri-state area, what you would find in New York, what you would find on the West Coast if you were in, LA, San Francisco, the Bay Area, or in Seattle. And the reason why I say that is, for one, it, when you're like out and about and in the city, you're in the restaurants, um, you don't, the vibe is different. And what I mean by that is like, so if you were in New York, or if you were, say, you were in London, right? You're seeing people rushing here, going there, you know, mean mugs on their face, you know, uh, they they can't be bothered to talk to anybody. Uh, they're they're up at dawn, heading to work. They take no breaks pretty much. Maybe they take a 30-minute lunch break or an hour lunch break at most, and then they keep right on working throughout the day until, 7, 8 at night. Then they spend it, an hour or two in traffic, and then they go home and they take their work home with them, and they keep on working. And they pretty much do this on repeat, maybe 5 days a week, 6 days a week. That's pretty much like American culture, right? And probably to some extent what you see in maybe the UK, parts of the UK. But here in Spain, you just don't see that. Like, there's a lot of people that, have what you might call a pleasant demeanor on their face. When you walk into a restaurant, people are saying, hola, ¿qué tal? You know, um, there's just this warm, welcoming vibe. If you go into a tienda, like a shop or a market, or if you go into a restaurant, people are greeting you, and it's like, they're in a good mood when they greet you. They're all smiles. They're warm. So it's pretty much, I would say, it's a far cry from what you might get in certain parts of the U.S. This, it's not to say people in the U.S. don't greet you if if you go into a restaurant, but I mean, to be honest with you, you're not you're I would say more often than not, at least half the time, if not more, you're not going to be warmly greeted. Um, or if you walk into a mall, or a shop on the street, um, you you might be approached and say, hey, let me know if you need help in finding anything, but that's about it. But in Spain, you know, and even when I would see other people walk in, other people are saying hello, how are you? Oh, I'm well. How are you? It's just like it's just like this, that greeting culture is different. And then um, moving on to something else, you notice that shops close in the middle of the day, right? For what they
Mm.
call siesta. And that's I think that's like, it's like a 1.5 to 2 hour break where like just shops close down, people go home, they eat, they nap, they wake up, they have like, coffee or espresso, and then they come back to their shop and they open it up again. The restaurant opens up again. Um, and that's something that I'd kind of seen a little bit of, and I think, like, so yeah, certain parts of South America, but we don't have that in the United States. Siesta, like, we don't believe in that. Like, taking a 2 hour break, a 1.5 to 2 hour break, and like going home and recharging, and eating and taking a quick nap, and sleeping. It's completely different. Um, Another thing that I noticed, and that well, that I got just from interacting with the locals, they get, well, one, they have a lot more holidays than we do, and they get a lot more time off just in general in terms of like vacation days. Something approaching more than a month, 5, 6 weeks for some people, of just like vacation time. So that all of that taken together makes me think, makes me feel more laid back, just in general, just from me being here. Like, I'm more laid back. I've dialed things down. I'm not carrying myself with like the same sense of urgency that I might if I were back in the States. So I'd say it's more of a laid back culture.
Amazing. Is it also true that they love to sleep all day as well, even during work?
They do like their sleep. They do like their sleep. I wouldn't, at least in Barcelona, I wouldn't say all day. Maybe in like the rural parts of Spain, that's a possibility. Because I mean, I assume these folks, even these folks, got to get work done. But um, yeah, they do believe in taking their naps. They do believe in taking their naps.
Awesome, awesome. Classic stream so far. So next question for you, brother, is so tell me more about accommodation. So what's the best way for passports to go about staying in Barcelona, Spain? Was it Airbnb, hotel? How much did it cost you so far, brother? What was the process in finding it? Break it down for us, bro.
Great question. So I've done both Airbnb and hotel stays here in Barcelona. I would say if you want to save a little bit of money, you could probably go the Airbnb route. Um, just because the Airbnb hosts are trying to offer a more competitive nightly rate when in comparison to the hotels they're going to be charging a little bit closer to 80, 90, $100 a night, whereas like the Airbnb hosts are going to be charging something around maybe 50 or 60 or $70 a night, and you're going to get more of a living space. So you're going to get a living room, a bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, um, the whole 9 yards. What I will caution brothers about is if you do stay in like the central part of Barcelona, you're going to have to pay, I believe, what's called like a tourist tax of some kind, where you have to. It's something on the order of like it might be 10 to 15 euros a night, just uh, from you as a tourist spending time here in Barcelona per night, whether it's at an Airbnb or at a hotel. You'll definitely get charged that. So. Um, just want to throw that out there, just so brothers are aware. But if you stay far enough away from like the city center, or far enough away from like the main touristy districts, which are like Gothic Quarter, Rambla, and there's like two others that I'm missing, then you might be able to avoid that tourist nightly tax. Um, but yeah, I would either go on Booking.com if you're looking for a hotel stay, or go on Airbnb.com if you're looking to save some money and go the Airbnb route.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Cost wise, is it reasonable? Both hotel and Airbnb, in terms of like daily costs, or would you say it's cheap for Spain when it comes to hotels, and it's also cheap for Airbnb? Break it down for us, bro. Cost wise.
I would say it's pretty affordable. Well, again, so my reference point is, me as a American coming over and bringing my dollars to spend in Europe. Now they do use the euro, which is slightly stronger than a dollar by about, I think, maybe 10%, 10 to 15%. Um, but because it's in Spain, and because Spain is not like, Spain is not France, Spain is not Germany, Spain is not Denmark, right? Those countries in Europe, they're a little bit more expensive in terms of hotel and Airbnb stays. But I would say like in a country like Spain or a country like Italy or Greece, you're going to save money. So Spain is one of those countries where it's going to be a little bit on the cheaper end. And so like my assessment of it, uh, you know, for Passport Bros is it's pretty affordable. It's pretty affordable. Airbnbs are going to be a little bit cheaper. Hotels are going to be slightly more expensive. Um, but even those hotel stays, I think for what you're getting in terms of you're close to most of these hotels, I would think that you would pick to stay at. They're going to be close to tourist attractions, close to the beach, not terribly far from the airport, um, offering breakfast every morning. So I would say for what you're getting, uh, they're they're good bang for your buck.
Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. So next question for you, bro, is in terms of who runs the country. So who runs the country and the city? Is it run by ethnic white Spanish people? Who has the most power there? Who has a lot of pull there from what you've seen so far, brother, in terms of power dynamics?
Great question again. I would say it's the ethnic white Spanish folks that run the country here, and the reason why I say that is because number one, Spain is a country that has like a diverse group of people, right? So not only do they have ethnic Spaniards here, but they do have people from Latin America uh, that have either immigrated here or are visiting here. They do have North Africans that are here. So, like, I've seen interacted with some Moroccans. Um, obviously have seen like um, um, tourists and whatnot. But whenever I go to a restaurant, whenever I go to a tienda, usually the manager or whoever's running the floor is an ethnic white, or at least appears to be an ethnic white Spaniard. Now, sometimes like the employee or the workers, maybe they're also ethnically Spanish, or they might be on a working visa and they might be Moroccan, or they might be you know Latin American like Colombian or Venezuelan or Argentinian or Chilean. But I would say it's mostly the ethnic Spanish that are running things here. Definitely the ethnic Catalonians that are running things here, as since Barcelona is in Catalonia.
I see. I see. Thanks for that breakdown there, bro. Next question for you, brother, is in terms of cost of living. So, how is the cost of living there in Barcelona, Spain, brother? Is it cheap compared to America? Is it more expensive than America? Is it reasonable? Break down the cost of living there, brother.
I would say the cost of living overall, and again, it's gonna depend on, I guess maybe what city you're comparing Barcelona to in America. I would say it's probably a lot. Yeah, it's a lot less expensive than say like your New York City, your LA, your Seattle, pretty much your major American cities. And the reason why I say that's because like the amount of money that I'm spending to take the bus, take the metro, the amount of money that I'm spending on a meal, a typical meal at a restaurant, or for water. It's a little less than what I would spend if I was living in a major city. Um, so if I was living in, say, Seattle, and I wanted a meal at a restaurant, I'm like a high quality, decent meal at a respectable restaurant. Like I can't avoid paying, 30, 40, maybe even $50. It'd be hard for me to avoid that. Whereas here in Spain, like I can get away with paying, 10 to 15, so I did 10 to 20 euros, maybe 20 to 30 euros. I mean, 20 to 30 euros, that's going to get you a lot of food. But I'd say, yeah, I mean, like 15 to 20 euros for a decent quality meal, uh, with maybe an appetizer thrown in there. Um, I'd say you're getting more for your buck, food wise, in a city like Barcelona than you would in like a major city in America. Which means, and again, this is just off a straight deduction. If you were to go to a smaller town, uh, farther away from Barcelona, I actually did compare the prices of like an espresso uh, at a coffee shop that was like like closer to the center of Barcelona, and then compared it, to the price in a coffee shop like two or three towns out. And I mean, it's if a brother can take like the metro and just get away from Barcelona, you're maybe say 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes out, you're really going to save a lot of money in terms of food. And then just getting around with the metro, it's pretty cheap. I mean, you're spending like a couple of euro to get across town. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, food and transportation. I you you're not spending as much as you normally would in an American city, major American city.
Awesome, awesome, bro. So, next question for you, brother, is the people. So, how are Spanish people like? Are they reserved people? Are they extroverts? How's their personality like, brother? Spanish people in general?
In general, I'd say they're pretty gregarious, extroverted group of people. And the reason why I say that is because I see a lot of uh, groups of Spanish folks walking around, groups of men, groups of women, mixed groups. Um, I see a lot of family interaction. I see a lot of, um, even when like strangers, come in and strike up a conversation with the host or the bartender. They're just they're very they're not to themselves. They're very like outgoing and engaging. And even with me, when I'm interacting with them, speaking a little bit of Spanish to them, they're interested in one, what brought me to Barcelona. Why is my Spanish decent? You know, uh, am I planning on living here, or am I just here on vacation? They ask details. They're interested in like getting to know the people that visit their city. So I'd say they're pretty outgoing and somewhat extroverted. So yeah, extroverted leaning is what I would say. Hello.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Um, so next question for you, brother, is now in terms of transportation, bro. So how do you move around in Barcelona, Spain? What's been the best method for you? Uber, Lyft? How much does it cost you, or do you use public transportation? Is the public transportation system, the buses and subway, efficient, sufficient? Break it down for us, bro.
Great question. So the first time I came out here, those first 9, 10 days, I was exclusively relying on Uber. This excuse me, nice Middle Easterner. He kind of saw me in the airport, kind of looking not semi lost, but semi like I couldn't, decide, what Uber driver to go with, whether to go with a Uber or go with a taxi. And so he introduced himself, said he would, take me to wherever I needed to go, and that he would pretty much drive me around town and take me to different tourist destinations. Um, so I pretty much relied on him and like other Uber drivers my first trip, but the second time I visited Barcelona, I challenged myself to rely on the metro. And that was the best thing I could ever done because uh, it's saving me so much money, tons of money. So like an Uber trip, it might cost you anywhere from 10 to 20 euro, depending on how far you're going. But if you decide to take the metro, right, which is pretty much like the equivalent of like their well, pretty much is their subway, right? Or you take one of their buses, and they have tons of buses, tons of bus routes. Um, you're going to pay a fraction of the cost that you would pay if you were Ubering around, right? So first question, they do have Uber. Brothers can use it. Obviously, it's probably you know more efficient because it's taking you exactly to where you want to go. But if you want to save money and you're a little bit courageous, you can take the metro or you can take the bus. Their metro system is co- fully complete, phenomenal, inexpensive, and there's like more than several metro lines that can take you to various parts, various neighborhoods of Barcelona. And I've stayed in four neighborhoods here. I've gone to restaurants from one end to the other, and it's all been pretty much via the metro and the bus system. So it's reliable, it's on time, it's efficient, it's cheap, and brothers don't need to worry about relying on Uber if they don't want to. I mean, even just coming from the airport, like I took an airport shuttle that took me to Plaza Catalunya uh, direct, and from Plaza Catalunya, I took the metro to my Airbnb. And then, from there, if I wanted to go to a particular tourist attraction or if I wanted to go to a restaurant either in my neighborhood or in another neighborhood across town, I pretty much took the metro. And again, you're talking a few euro, per trip. So it's a lot cheaper. It's a win either way, I think. So, yep.
Incredible. So, you've been there a second time now. Can I ask you what drew you back again, and what kind of leisure do you do out there in Barcelona, brother?
So what brought me back here again was the fact that one, I speak Spanish decently, and by decently I mean like it's a little more than elementary. It's almost approaching intermediate. Still have a hard time understanding people when they speak it at me, but when I speak it at people, they totally understand what it is I'm saying, and I'm getting compliments even from them on my Spanish. Um, so that's one. I can pretty much interact with the locals. Two, the weather here is great, even for December. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still in the 50s here, still in the 60s here. Like as far as Fahrenheit, I think, yeah, if I wanted to convert that to Celsius, probably talking anywhere from 15 to 23 degrees centigrade. Which is, I mean, you would consider that maybe cool spring weather. Um, for December, I think that's great. If you're a brother in New York, you're freezing your behind off in the cold, flipping burgers, you know what I mean? And you're looking to take a vacation, you want to go somewhere else outside the States, um, and you got all these countries to pick. If you wanted to go to Europe and you had to pick a European country, I mean, you're going to want to pick one of those Mediterranean countries, and Spain is one of those Mediterranean countries. It's one of the southernmost European countries in the Union, and they've got good weather. I would say all year, but obviously it does get cooler or colder in November, December, and January. But me coming from the tri-state area, where I grew up with snow, very, very cold weather. You go outside, there's a danger of frostbite. You don't have to deal with that here. You know what I mean? So one, I can navigate pretty easily because I've got a decent handle on the Spanish language. I still got a long way to go, but I've got a decent handle on it. Two, the weather is decent even for December. Three, there's a lot of tourist attractions to see and do here. First time I came, I didn't get to see and do everything I wanted to do. And so that's why I decided, I got to come back again and see and do everything that I wanted to see and do. That's three. And then four, the food is good. I like the food. Food is great. And five, the woman, I mean, that's just a cherry on top, man. It's icing on the cake, man. I mean, you have beautiful Spanish women, you have beautiful Latin American women, there's, and then, there's Moroccan women here and African women here. Um, I mean, so, I think as far as, um, as far as all that goes, you can't lose. You can't lose.
Awesome, awesome. So, in your time there, so far, second time there, brother, have you observed any investments that you thought is worth looking into at all?
Like maybe property investments or business investments, maybe opening up a
Correct.
business.
Hmm.
Um, so it seems like I think there's opportunities for like if a brother wanted to open up a shop, a tienda, a bit of like some sort of market. Like I've seen some African shops around here selling like African masks. If a brother wanted to come here and open up a shop, um, they could definitely do that. There are like tiendas all over the place, everywhere. And you wouldn't think that they would set up tiendas in certain places, but they set up tiendas everywhere here. I mean, even in the residential neighborhoods and back alleys, there are tiendas, little shops crammed one next to another one, next to another one, next to another one. So I think if a brother wanted to come here and open up a shop, by all means, uh, their opportunity is here. I think in terms of like buying property, I haven't really looked into that too heavily. my guess is that, it's probably going to be a lot more expensive than what you might be trying to get in South America or Africa, but probably a little less expensive, probably less expensive than, real estate in Canada, like especially like Vancouver and Toronto, and less expensive than the real estate market in America. Um, because it's just one of those cheaper European countries where your dollar's going to stretch a little bit farther. And I do know that there are golden visa programs, both here and in Portugal. Um, so uh, taking that into consideration, if you wanted to like get a visa by, opening up a business or buying some property, that would yeah, I mean, I'd say, yeah, I'd say the opportunities are there. I probably have to do a little bit more research with regards to property property investments, but I'd say the opportunities there.
Awesome, awesome, bro. So you're an IT brother. Uh, how is the IT lifestyle like in Barcelona, Spain? Give us the lowdown in terms of internet speeds. Give us the lowdown, brother, as to remote working there. How you're able to remote work there. How it helps you there. And give us the lowdown as to you being on the beach, seeing women in bikinis walk by while you're coding, whatever. Break it down for us, bro.
All right, the meat and potatoes of the stream. All right. So, um, internet connection is solid and reliable here. Obviously, it's not a third world country, no outages or anything that you got to worry about. Um, you know, you're talking. Actually, let me see if I can Google what is my internet speed right now. Speed test, run speed test. Nice, nice. Yeah, so right now I'm getting about 270 megabytes per second, 275 megabytes per second as far as download speed, and then about 240-ish megabytes per second of upload speed. Um, and that's in again, uh, pretty much a suburb of Barcelona. I'd say that's that's very good. I'd say that's very good. Um, if you're a passport bro, an IT bro, and you want to come out here and remote work, um, yeah, I don't think you're gonna have any problems operating with those speed parameters. Uh, Now I'm able to pretty much be anywhere in the world with both my personal laptop, my work laptop, because you've allowed me to operate like a ninja out here, um, and pretty much uh, make it seem or look like I'm physically in the States, but really not, right? And the reason why that's been accomplished is because I signed up for I believe it's your platinum, platinum tier, your lightning
Correct,
tier. Yeah, it
correct.
was your yep, it was your platinum tier. I remember it was pretty much March of this year. March, no, it was April of this year. It was after the Python course that just finished. And I hadn't been overseas in like I hadn't been out of the country in 3 or 4 months, and I was pretty much getting antsy, uh, in a sort of like a depressive state, working all the time, working out all the time. And I was like, man, I got to get the H out of here. Got to get out of here. You know, I need some better food, better weather, better woman. Can't take off work right now because they barely give us any vacation time here in the States. But I don't want my company to know that I am somewhere else. So that's when I reached out to you, and you pretty much set up an elaborate system uh, where uh, I can pretty much be working remotely in another city, another country, right? Not in the city and state where my job is located in, but if the company were to, be tracking my laptop or tracking the IP address of my laptop, they would see that the IP address is showing up as me being in the same city and state that I normally would be in when I'm working. Uh, and yeah, actually, even though I'm technically on vacation, I have my work laptop with me, so I pretty much can anytime I want check in on things, see how things are doing, make sure things are copacetic and peaceful and calm. And I did that earlier, uh, in, or like a few several days ago. Just pretty much, turned turned all my systems on that you pretty much set up for me, and excuse me, and you know logged into my company's network, and all is well. And they're not the wiser for it. So yeah, man, I can be anywhere in the world. I can be anywhere in the world. uh and even when my vacation ends, I'm still not going to be back home. I'm still I'm still going to be in Africa somewhere. But I'll be working from there until I'm ready to go back to the US. So in reality, my vacation is only like 4 weeks, but really I'm going to be abroad for 6, 7 weeks. Those last 2, 3 weeks, I'm going to be working, but I'll just be remote, and I have you to thank for it. So
Thank you for the kind words, bro. Also, my former Python student as well was an awesome person to teach. Very talented in IT. The world's his oyster, Johnny. Looking forward to his success. His great success in 2024. And I keep saying this. I think 2024 is going to be the best years of our lives so far as passport bros. Girlfriends, wives, traveling, building wealth, opportunities, traveling all around the world. Let's work towards that. So, next question for you, brother, is so, brother, in terms of racism, have you experienced that in Barcelona, Spain? I know Spain has an iffy record against African immigrants. Do you get mixed in with them? Do they know you're American by the way you dress, or have ever been called a Spanish slur or English slur, or any sort of racism towards you, any looks, any animosity? Break it down for us, bro.
that's a very good question. I'm glad you brought that up. So me personally, I haven't experienced any racism or any foul looks, bad comments, slurs of any kind. I dress very well when I'm out and about. As soon as I open my mouth, even just by the way that I walk, by the way I carry myself, they can tell I'm American. Even when I speak Spanish, I'm speaking it with an American accent. They can tell I'm from America, or they can tell at the very least I'm Western. I could be from America, or I could be from Canada. Um, so I haven't gotten any negative receptions, but I did connect with an African brother uh, on my second trip to Barcelona recently, who's Senegalese. Uh, Really nice brother. He's waiting tables at a nice restaurant in a very, very nice district of Barcelona. This guy speaks four languages, man. He speaks Senegalese, English, Spanish, and French. And he's having a hard time just getting by, man. He's having a hard time getting by. Um, he does think to some degree that his African immigrant status has something to do with his ability to just move up in life in terms of making more money, getting his getting more job opportunities, schooling opportunities. He actually just wants to leave Spain and go to America. Um, and I encouraged him to do that if he can do it, because based on what he because the, the story that he shared with me, I'm like, man, so this guy, right, I think he's got a master's degree in communications. He speaks four languages, respectable brother. um but the job opportunities are they're just tough to snag down, and I think that's probably because the native Spaniards, the ethnic Spaniards, they get priority um over pretty much the immigrants, which, okay, I can understand that. But I mean, this brother speaks four languages, has a master's. He there's more that he could be doing than just waiting tables. I think he just needs the opportunity. So I think it's for an African brother out here. I think it's tough. It's going to be hard going. Um, I I told him if he can make it to America, if he can go to America to 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 go, that's kind of his dream anyway, because he wants more opportunity. He's not getting the kind of opportunities and looks that he would prefer to here. He even tried to get into France on a work visa. They they wouldn't give him one, and that's crazy because like Senegal is one of those, you know, it's one of the 14 countries in West Africa that France has sort of like a pseudo, you know, I don't know if over is the right word, but um, it's like it's a former French colony, right? They speak French. Um, there's an understanding of cultures between, those 14 West African countries and France. So I would think, even France would be open to giving this brother opportunities. So because he couldn't get into France, he ended up in Spain, and he's been in Spain 2 3 years, but he's still not getting the opportunities that he wants. So he's going to try and excuse
Yeah,
me,
true.
sorry. He's going to try and uh, hop to America. And I made sure to warn him, like, hey, America is great for job opportunities, for economic opportunities, for making money, but that's all it's good for. Once you make your money, do whatever you can to get back out,
Mm.
and live a life abroad, start a family abroad, because America's really only good for that one thing. But yeah, man, I think it's I think it's a different story if you're not like, if you're not a Western brother here, if you're not like from the UK, you're not from America, Canada, Australia. If you're from yeah, pretty much if you're from an African country, it's going to be hard going for you, and you're going to encounter resistance, I think.
Can they tell between a Western black man and an African black man in Spain? Difference.
Mm, I think they can, because of our the way we dress, like us Western brothers, the way we dress, the way we talk. Um, we obviously we've got dollars, or pounds, but I think just off of outwardly external characteristics, they can kind of tell. They can kind of tell. I see, American brothers, we're walking around with fades and waves. Those African brothers aren't really doing that. Just being real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. I think they could tell. They could tell the difference.
They definitely told it, they definitely knew the difference in Germany without a doubt. I think yeah, it's definitely the fade, the haircut, the shape up as well, the lineups, maybe the how you
The
moisturize your
way we
body as
walk, the way
well.
we talk, or
Mm,
our body language. You know what I'm saying? Like the African brother that I was talking to, you know what I mean? Like he didn't. His hair was, it was grown out, but it was kind of wild looking a little bit, just a tad.
mm.
And I'm like, yeah,
This
this
is
brother,
what
this brother's
this is
never
so wild looking.
His brother's probably never owned a do rag in his life. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, man. I mean, and I wear, I don't wear a do rag out in public. I do not do that. But I
Mm,
do wear a do rag when I go to bed at night to, maintain, hold on to my hair, hold it in a particular position, and so that during the night, you know, I preserve it, and then when I go out in public, it looks the way I want it to. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, man, they can tell. I think they can tell almost off rip by how we walk, by our dress, by our accents, by the way we talk.
awesome, awesome. Do you have that 360 waves, brother? You got that, brother, from the edge of your hair
So,
back in the day?
yeah, I mean, I used to be a little bit more serious about it, but now I'm not. I don't take it. I don't, I'm not. I don't take it to that level anymore. I just want to like down, like pat it down, and
Mm, just straight, yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
just yeah, just straight.
I remember like 10, 15 years ago, that was popping, bro. Those 360 waves, man. I tried getting it,
Oh,
but I couldn't get it, bruv. I just gave up.
it's
Just,
hard. It's hard, bro.
It's
I
hard.
could I could do about maybe 90, no, like I could definitely get the front part wavy, but to do it like full circle, I don't I could never do it. I could never do it. And I tried like the whole hot towel thing and what I looked up videos on this stuff. And after a while, it's like, this is not going to make me any money. So,
Mm.
yeah.
So, last two questions here before I go into the woman part, bro. I want to know about Spanish food. Do you find Spanish food tasty? And what's your favorite Spanish cuisine or favorite Spanish food, brother? And last question here is let me see. What did I write down my list? Let me see. Hold on, bro. Oh yeah, so food and safety. Is it safe there in Barcelona, Spain? Do you feel safe walking around in the night, etc., etc.? Break it down for us, bro.
All right. So I'll start with food and then go to safety. So I like the food overall in general in Spain. And I'm saying that coming from, uh, a set of experiences where I've been to, 12 countries so far. Again, America, Australia, various countries in South America, uh, you know, three European countries, and then, obviously country in the Middle East, and then a country in Africa. And I would say overall, I like the Spanish cuisine. They A lot of their dishes remind me of some of like I guess how dishes are served and what's served in like Latin America. But with regards to Spain specifically, I noticed they're really big on jamón or ham, right? Jamón iberico or jamón iberica, uh, and that's pretty much a dish that they serve at a lot of restaurants. It's a particular type of cured ham, uh, cut from pretty much a pig, right? That's raised and nurtured and fed in a way that causes its meat when you eat it to be kind of sweet, and frankly delicious. So there's that. Um, their their sausage, their pork, uh, even though it's one of it's more it's one of the dirtier animals that you could be eating meat from, but that aside, some of those dishes are really good. They're really big on pan y tomato or pan y tomate, which is pretty much bread with tomato and olive oil glazed over. I think that's really good. Spanish olives, um, sangria. They're big on sangria here. Um, and yeah, I mean, just the Spanish dishes in general, I'd say they're pretty tasty. I think they're more delicious than like say native original German food, right? So I've been to Germany, been to Frankfurt, Munich, Berlin, and all of the food that I've had in like in Germany, the food that I like, none of it's like native or ethnic German, right? It's really the Middle Eastern food that's served there that I really love, right? The native ethnic German, there's what uh, schnitzel. What else? I I can't think of any other items. I'm like drawing a blank on Germany, but oh yeah, certain types of sausage, right? Obviously, um, and it's like with and I compare like the German food to like the native British food, like fish and chips. Like that stuff is just bland to me. Most of it is just bland. You don't really get like the flavorful foods of Europe until you like go to like Spain, Italy, Greece. Those countries, like the food has a little bit more flavor. The cuisine in my personal opinion, the cuisine's more to my liking. So. Uh, yeah, I'd say that covers the food part. So the food is good. I like the food overall in general. The portions are decent for what you're paying. As far as safety, I find it's very safe here. Um, Now, I wouldn't like just like leave your phone or your gold chain if you want to bring one here, lying out about. But it's generally safe. I haven't been pickpocketed at all here. That's not to say that it can't happen. If you go to, from what I hear, if you go to the Gothic Quarter or the Rambla Quarter, and if you're there late at night, you might get pickpocketed. That's definitely a possibility. Even the one girl that that I've been kind of spending time with here, she's made it clear to me that Barcelona, of all the cities in Spain, Barcelona is actually the most dangerous. But uh, if you're comparing Barcelona in general, just like across like various world cities, it's still very, very safe, which means that if Barcelona is like the most dangerous Spanish city in all of Spain, right? That means that all of the other cities, right, are a lot safer. And Barcelona in general is already safe, with the exception of, okay, you do have the pickpocketers, right? Because there are a lot of tourists there, large crowds, and there's desperate people here. So you do want to be on your p's and q's. You do want to just be aware. Obviously you want to use common sense. Like you wouldn't leave a valuable item lying out in the middle of New York. You wouldn't do the same thing here in Barcelona. But that aside, even with the pickpocketing, it's generally pretty safe. It's pretty safe. And you've got men and women walking out late at night, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Nobody's nobody's bothering anybody. Nobody's bothering anybody. Um, and Barcelona is one of is uh, the least one of the least safe cities of all the major cities, which means Madrid is going to be even safer. Seville is going to be even safer. Valencia is going to be even safer. Malaga, Murcia, Ibiza going to be even safer. Palma is going to be even safer. So I would say, as far as safety goes, brothers don't have to worry. If you go to Barcelona, do be aware. If you're, especially if you're in the really really touristy spots like the Gothic Quarter or Rambla, be aware of your surroundings. Use common sense. Um, the pickpocketing thing, that is a thing, but I've walked around in those areas, haven't been pickpocketed or anything like that. Um, so yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So fantastic first breakdown here. Incredible so far into in regards to Barcelona, Spain. Um, uh, Amazing, amazing. So, brother, what about uh the nightlife? You been out, brother, at all, or you just keeping it chilled and going out, staying inside, or have you been out to the bars, out to clubs? How's that vibe like, bro?
I've been out to some of the bars. I haven't been out to some any of the clubs, but this connect, the Senegalese connect that I recently acquired, he's ready to pretty much show me the club scene. So when I come back here a third time, and I do plan to come back here a third time, I'm gonna explore the club scene. And I can feed the brothers intel on the club scene because he says there's like a lot of pretty, beautiful Spanish ladies that are out, that go to the clubs, and apparently are receptive. So if this brother is saying this, and he's an African brother, one, I trust his word, and two, I think I'm probably going to do fairly well. But besides the clubs, I have been out to the bars. I have been out to the restaurants late at night, and the nightlife, I'd say, like, if we're just talking that, is pretty thriving. There's a lot of people out at night, men, women, groups of men, groups of women, couples out, and like they stay open late. All of these bars and restaurants. Um, so yeah, brothers wanted to come here and run night game. Some of the ladies out here, that's definitely a possibility. I think I'm probably going to do something like that next time I come through. Um, People seem pretty open in general. Uh, so yeah, if you wanted to come and sample that. It's not dead. It's definitely not dead out here. It's pretty live, and it's I mean it's live even right now, and it's December. So I can only imagine what it's like if I was here during the summer months. It's probably wild. Probably wild in like June, July, August. It's probably packed because I mean even even last week when I was walking around, it was just a lot of people walking around, and and just not just native Spanish people, people from Ireland, people from the UK, a lot of young people here. There's a lot of I think there's a lot of young people that come here and study too. So uh, I would say the nightlife is popping. I've probably just only scratched the surface, only hit the tip of the iceberg on it. Um, but that's probably in part due to my age because I am in my mid 30s, so I'm kind of like just beginning to disengage from the whole going out to the clubs, seeing what's up and whatnot. But every now and then I get curious and I'll go out. So I think next time I swing through, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna see what the club scene has to offer. But just going based off of how frequented the bars and restaurants and pubs are, just looking at the demographics that are out on the street walking around, a lot of young women walking around, a lot of young men walking around, um a lot of interaction between the genders. I think um there's a good field here that brothers can come in and run game in. So yeah.
Amazing. The weather is 19 degrees tomorrow. It's pretty chill and kind of hot actually. That's amazing. In November, in December actually.
December.
That's yeah, that's awesome, bro. Flipping heck. 21
Yeah,
degrees,
man.
18 degrees. I think that's all year round as well, actually, apart from maybe a few weeks. Great place, bruv, so far, man. A lot of rain, but we can take that if it's not too cold.
Yeah,
Awesome,
man,
man.
it's better than Germany. It's better than Frankfurt right now. Frankfurt and Munich, it's cold. When I left Frankfurt, it was snowing. It was snowing, and I got down to Barcelona. It was over 60 degrees. I had to, I was burning up in my jacket. I had to take my fleece off. When I was here in October, it was in the high 70s, low 80s in October. I was walking around in just polos pretty much, which means, I mean, if you want to talk about the summer, if you want to talk about being here in August, July, and June, you know what I'm saying? That's shorts weather, polo weather. The shirt, the skirts and the dresses come out. Low cut blouses come out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think brothers really need to come to Spain. And the reason why I
Mm,
say that is because a lot of brothers they don't want to move beyond the DR and Colombia. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real here though. Let me keep it real for about 2 minutes, man. Like I understand the DR is close for the American brothers. I understand the DR is close. I understand Medellin, Cartagena, uh, uh, and Cal are close. I get it. I get it. 2 hour flight, 3 hour flight. You know, you can go and talk a Latina up and enjoy some good food, enjoy some good weather, and then hop back on a plane, fly back to the United States. But brothers got to remember, you know, you go to Colombia, you got to start. You need to begin to like be real careful because like brothers are getting drugged. You know what I mean?
mm.
You got to be careful who you deal with. Plus, there's a lot of pookies going to these places anyway. I mean, these places are pookie magnets now. DR is a pookie magnet. Do you really, I'm talking, I'm really talking to the brother, the true passport bros, gentlemen, the IT bros. Do you really want to go to Pookie Central? No, you don't want to go to Pookie Central. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? If I mean, okay, if you want to go to Medellin, Cartagena for a day or two, just to get the vibe, okay, fine, go. But I'm telling you, if you wanna go a little bit outside your comfort zone, get on a plane, endure 9, 10, 11 hours of flying, you'll be in Spain. And Spain, it's got great weather. Spain has great food. Spain has great looking women. Remember the women that are in Latin America? So a lot of them make it to Spain uh, for 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, or whatever. There's Colombian chicks here. There's Venezuelan chicks here. There's Dominican chicks and Mexican chicks and Cuban chicks and Argentinian chicks here too. This is the mecca of Latin America. Because they speak Spanish here too, and they all get their culture ultimately from the Spaniards. There aren't any reports of brothers getting drugged out here. It's safe out here. You know what I'm saying? So, and the weather is good. The weather's great. Now yeah, it gets colder in like November, December, January, February. But outside those months, it's gonna be very warm or hot. So that's my challenge to brothers. If you want to step outside your comfort zone, get away from the Pookie magnets of the DR and Medellin, and you don't even want to have to worry about getting caught up, getting scoped up. Come to Spain.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, oh, brother. So we have 5 minutes, brother. Let's touch
I
upon the woman part. Go on,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll give you extra 10, 15 because I do care for the brothers. I do. I want to get this information out there.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, bro. Mr. Man Economist, book an IT consultation with me, bro. Okay. If you're looking to get into IT, I got the plug for you. So I'm gonna ask you a very important question, Johnny, in this last 15 minutes, or sorry, last 20 minutes. And that's gonna be a question that I think should be, potentially in the Holy Scriptures now, right? It's a very
Oh man, you get more creative every time you ask this question. Go on, keep going.
Robert, I think it's a question that can, you know, turn water into wine, bro. It's a question, brother, that can, that is so powerful. It can allow mankind to walk on water like Christ did in the Bible, brother. It's a question so powerful, it can probably stop a meteorite from destroying Earth 2,000 years from now, brother, as predicted.
Crazy, crazy.
Oh my goodness. The question I'm going to ask you, brother, is are women in Barcelona, Spain, checking heavy for brothers and passport bros? Break it down for me, bro.
I would say in general, the woman in Barcelona, Spain, if they see a brother, you're standing out there, and some of them are keying on you. Some of them are keying on you. And the reason why I say that is because not every woman that I've come across or laid eyes on has like done a double take or done a second or third look and you know given me choosing signals and whatnot. But what I have noticed overall in general, in terms of the demeanor of the woman here, especially if you start talking a little bit of Spanish to them, whether it's waitresses or shopkeepers, um, what have you, is they perk up and they smile and they're very open and willing to engage. And based off of that, I would say, if you're dressed well, you're speaking a little bit of Spanish, you know, you're giving them eye contact, they're giving you eye contact, they're open. They're open and they're checking. Because I mean, the reason why I say that is because like you stand out. I've been here, I'd say probably a total maybe 20 over 20 days between both trips. There aren't a lot of American guys in general. Like I've maybe seen maybe one or two that may have been American. Um, I've been on flights in and out of Barcelona, coming from Madrid and going to Barcelona. There aren't a lot of us, man. There aren't a lot of us. So if you're a brother and you're speaking a little bit of Spanish, you're gonna stand out here. And I think if brothers come, they're gonna get play. They're gonna get play. Um, they're checking. I would say, if you get on the apps now, I'm not big. I'm not super big on like Hinge and Tinder, like I used to be, or Bumble, like I used to be. There is one particular app that I do use to meet women. It's an app that I'm the king of. You know what I mean? But we're gonna keep that between us. Plus, this is a PG stream and whatnot. But those the women on that app, they're checking. My inbox was flooded with stuff as soon as I
Damn.
changed my location in Barcelona. Completely flooded. Like I got tons of unread messages, bro, and not just from women in Barcelona, women in Madrid too, women in neighboring countries that are like close to Spain that want to come see me. Woman in Andorra, woman in the south of France, woman in uh oh Monaco. So
Damn.
yeah, man. Man, a brother that's well dressed, got a little bit of money, can speak a little bit of Spanish. Man, you're a magnet for beautiful, classy woman out here. You know, you're a magnet, and don't be out on a date with a woman, a good looking Spanish woman, because then the other woman in the restaurant, they're gonna be keying on you. They're gonna be checking you out, checking her out. So yeah, man, yeah, I say yeah, and I know it's a long winded answer, but yeah, they're checking,
Damn.
man.
Brother, is that every race you dealt with? Obviously, it's majority white country, brother. So are you telling me the white Spanish women are checking, the black Spanish women are checking, the Moroccan Spanish women are checking, the Latin American Spanish women are checking too, brother? Break it down for us, bro. Ooh.
Yeah, every color, creed, race is checking. Every color, creed, and race is checking, man. Yeah, and if I mean the men start checking you out if they see you.
Pause. What you on about, bruh? Pause.
Just playing. They like they only like key on me if they see me with a Spanish lady. Yeah, it was like, whoa, what you doing here? One of our own. And don't let her be a good looking one, because then they're gonna be shooting. I remember, so I was out on a date. Oh, I mean, I've been on a date a few times with a particular Spanish lady, but there was one particular time. We went to a really nice restaurant. We were both dressed well. I was in a sport coat, slacks, nice shoes, nice crew neck shirt, uh, all my stuff from Suit Supply. Shout out to Suit Supply for dressing me well. She was in a nice dress, hair all done up. This is a native Spanish chick, right? And yeah, man, I was getting looks, good, mostly good looks, or mostly like, oh wow, well, you must be something. I mean, because I mean, look at who's sitting across from you, But I do remember one particular look from. So yeah, there were two occasions. There were two occasions. There was one particular look from like a what appeared to be a white ethnic Spaniard man, and he was just giving her a look. I don't know if she noticed, but I could tell he was just like looking at her, almost like almost like a little bit jealous, or like you know almost like why aren't you sitting across from like a native white Spanish man, maybe, is and that's just what I'm reading into it. That's just what I'm reading into the situation. You know what I mean? Which told me I was sitting across from a good looking woman. And you know what I'll do is, let me um let me um let me send you a picture of the girl right
Ooh.
now.
Let's go. Let me check my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it just to your Instagram, to your to the uh our our chat. And you tell me if you think she's decently attractive. I think she's pretty cute. Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
you
we
can tell
just
she's thick. She kind of slim thick, right? She got some meat on her, right?
yeah, yep, kind of slim thick, kind of slim thick. She's got some hips, she's
Ah,
got some stuff up top. She's good looking, right?
yeah,
Yep.
she's Spanish. She's Spanish,
She's
yeah.
Spanish. Yep, she's Spanish. Her family lives in Catalonia, but they migrated there from the center of Spain near Madrid. Um, so yeah, man, I've been taking her out around town, and
Damn. I don't want to. I want to keep it PG, but
yep,
you did
yep.
the.
Don't worry. We've been connecting on both a shallow and deep level. You know, during and after the dates. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, man, these Spanish women are a force of nature. I'm telling you,
Patreon brothers, Patreon is
man.
on the Patreon, bro. We
My
told y'all about
God.
this.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Just they got brothers gotta. There's a brothers gotta come and experience it for themselves. They really do. And it's like you think the woman in Latin America can put it on you. They get it from these Spanish women, man. They
Damn.
really get it from these Spanish women here. These women, they're sensual, man. I'm not gonna go beyond that. I'm not gonna go beyond that. Just brothers gotta come. Brothers gotta come. And I'm telling you, you pull one of these women, man. I'm telling you, men, they're gonna be eyeing you, man. They're gonna be eyeing you. The second time, I had her out on a day where we were getting a lot of looks. It was at another nice restaurant. There were some Italians in the room, and there were some there was like a few native Spanish men in the room. And this time didn't get any, as far as I could tell. I didn't get any. There weren't any looks, any dirty looks from the native Spanish men. But when she came in to greet me, and they do this whole double kiss thing when they greet. They do like mwah, mwah, like I don't know if you know what I'm
Mm,
talking about, but it's
yep.
just it's a way the Spanish people greet. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So like their cheeks touch and they do this kissing action on both sides and whatnot. And so when she came to greet me in the restaurant, all the Italian men were like, "Ooh, ah," making a big deal, being a little a little immature. I think they'd had a little bit too much to drink, but they wouldn't have done that if she
A
was,
sister.
yeah. Yeah, man. They wouldn't have done that if she was busted down and unfortunate looking. They just wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, it's
Damn.
telling you, bro, brothers got to get out here. Brothers got to get out here. There's a lot of good looking women here, both from Latin America and from native Spain. And if you're a brother, you come dressed well, you come correct, you're not thugging it out. You speaking a little bit, speaking a little bit of Spanish. I think you're gonna do well. I think you're gonna do well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my African brother that I connected with here, I mean, he not complaining. At least he not complaining about the woman part. He complained about
Oh,
the economic opportunities, but he's not complaining about the woman part. So he pulling. So I mean, you American, Canadian, UK brothers, just man, come on down here.
damn,
These Spanish women will show you love, man. I'm just keeping
damn.
it real, just keeping it all the way 100, man.
Oh, okay. So even though he's an African immigrant, he's getting checked on by native Spanish chicks.
Yeah,
That tells you a lot.
yeah, man. That tells you all you need to know, man. That tells you all you need to know.
What about so when I've been in Barcelona, Spain myself, brother, many years ago, and I thought like the gems for me in Barcelona were the Colombian women, right? And I say the best looking woman I saw there in Barcelona was a Colombian woman, and she was with a brother. I'm like, you lucky brother, you got you a dime, right? Um, so have you dealt with Colombian chicks or any Latin American chicks there, brother? Are they checking for you? Or is that your plan for your trip? Break it down for us, bro. Have you seen them with
So
brothers as well? Latin American woman? Go on, bro.
so answer the first question, I am talking with some Latin American chicks, right? Because on that app, I'm getting the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm working that app, getting the numbers, getting them in the WhatsApp chats, right? And a lot of them want to meet up with me. A lot of them want to meet up with me, but you know why I can't? Because I have my hands full with this native Spanish American. Sorry, not American. God, ooh, man, I almost let a bad word out my mouth. I have my hands full with this native Spanish chick, man. I'm telling you, man. Once I deal with her, I have no energy left. I have no energy left. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody because she drains me. but but that aside, man, I mean I have them lined up if I want to pull it if I want to pull the trigger on them. If I like the ones that reached out to me that say, "Hey, you know, when are you coming back to Spain? Please get in touch with me the next time you come back to Spain. I want to see you. I want to meet up with you." This is the kind of feedback that I'm getting from Colombian chicks that are here. I mean, because they know what's up. They know what's up. I mean, the Spanish women are keying on me. They're definitely going to key on me. Venezuelan women are going to key on me. Like, man, they know what's up. They know what's up. So it can if I mean, really, I mean, brother can come here and pick what they want, man. They can pick what they want. Colombian woman, Venezuelan woman, Chilean woman, Argentinian woman. If you want to go with one of the native Spanish women, you can do that too. Um, so I didn't see a lot of and it could be because I'm coming during the time of year around the holidays, October, December, into November. That's probably why I'm not seeing as many. Probably why I'm not seeing a lot of brothers here. Maybe they come, in June, July, August, April, September. But yeah, I haven't seen a lot of brothers in general here. So I can't I haven't seen any couples where it's a brother and a Spanish chick or a Latin American chick. But I don't I don't doubt that they exist. I mean, cause I mean I'm walking around with one, so there just got to be more than me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
And this
incredible.
girl,
So,
this
mhm.
girl is feeding me too, man. This girl feeds me on like half the dates. She feeds me, man.
What?
I'm,
Like
she
a
feeds.
upper point
Uh
of a
huh.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah, man. She feeds me some of her meal, man. I'm like, man, like.
She bathe and moisturize you. Yeah.
She hasn't done that yet. She hasn't done that yet. That's a high bar. I don't know if I can get her to do that. I probably would have to go to like Southeast Asia probably or East Asia to really get that from a woman, I think, like in my personal opinion. But uh she's willing. I mean, like on at least a few of the dates, she has put her fork in her food and fed me food in public at restaurants. Man, the last time the last time I got that kind of treatment was I think in Vancouver, man. Like it's been so long since I've gotten treatment like that where like they were trying to put food in your mouth. I mean, you know, they just that femininity is there. It's there, bro. Um, what else was I gonna say?
Do
She
you feel
she's
like
willing to she's willing to cook for me too. She's willing to if I asked her, what can you cook? She's like, what do you want? I'll cook you whatever you want. I haven't put her to the test yet, but I plan to the next time I swing through. So yeah, man,
damn?
brothers can win out
Do
here if they want.
so last two questions here before I let you go, Mr. Johnny. Um, so in Vancouver, was it an Asian girl that fed you out of interest,
Actually,
or white chick?
okay, yeah. Oh no, it was the chick that was um a third Persian, a
Oh,
third white, and
oh.
a third something else. Oh, I can't remember. I don't know if it was Turkish or something else,
Oh,
but it was one of those mixed white Asian chicks, I guess.
oh, let's
Yeah.
go. Okay, lucky
Middle yeah, put
mofo.
middle yeah, yeah, she put food in my mouth. There what the white Canadian chick, she put sugar in my coffee, stirred my coffee for me, uh, you know, refilled our glasses and whatnot. Just very catering to you. But I mean, again, Vancouver is special though. Vancouver is very unique. It is really like a different planet out
That's how
there.
it should be. That's how women should treat their men. Absolutely, bro. So last question for you, bro. I know you've got a busy day ahead. Is feminism. Are you feeling? Is there a strong feminist vibe in Spain? We had a Spain stream 2 weeks ago. Brother confirmed in Salamanca is quite strong there. In Barcelona, brother, how's the feminist vibe there from those women?
I would say it definitely exists. It's definitely here. These women are empowered, quote unquote, educated. Um, even the chick that I'm dealing with, she made it very clear, like, hey, I'm independent. I don't need a man, but I want a man. I mean, I'm like, you're doing good until you said that. You were doing perfect until you said those words. You know what I mean? Now, I have to put you in a different bucket. Doesn't mean I, can't deal with you, but I can't marry you if you, spouting stuff like that. So, yeah, this girl, she's educated. She has a few degrees. Um, and she can still act feminine. She does come from a two-parent household, comes from a good family. Family owns their own business. She works as a part of the business. She's a smart girl, good looking. But yeah, she's also on that feminist programming where she's independent. She thinks she doesn't need a man, but she's clear she's clear when she communicates that she does very much want a man. And so by the way she speaks and by the way she acts, she does act in accordance with that. It's just that, when they start saying, "Oh, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need a man," it's like it reminds me of America, almost triggers me a little bit. But um, yeah, I would say the feminist vibe is here. It's still Western-ish. It's still Western. It's still a Western country. It's in Europe. You know, Feminism is here, but I want to say it's not. I feel like it's on steroids in America, and it's as opposed to being on steroids. Uh, it's maybe it's definitely on protein and creatine here for sure, but it's like not on steroids. It's it's not on steroids like in America. Like in America, it's just stupid. That's why I try to spend the least amount of free time in America as I can. But it's just like here it's just even even from the native Spanish chicks, it's you're gonna have a better time. You're just gonna have a better time. You know, it's not like dealing with an American chick or a UK chick where you just can't deal with them. They're
Mm,
undealable. Like you can't
yeah.
deal with them. You can't.
I told you, brother, five phrases only when speaking to a UK chick or even a Western chick. Uh, Good
Good
morning,
morning.
good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye. Nothing less, nothing more. And I'm serious, brother. I've not actually had a full-on conversation with a Western chick for years now. The only time I speak to one is during work. If it's not work, it's customer service, cashier stuff. After that, I don't deal with them. Don't speak with them. Don't look at them. I ignore them any way I can. Actually, 2 weeks ago, UK chick tried to speak to me, tried to drop game on me. I'm like, nah, bruv. I ignored her when I went on the bus. It ain't happening, bruv. It's just not happening. Yeah,
Wow.
she tried it. She was like, oh, the bus is really late, right? It's so late. What bus are you waiting for? I'm like, I'm waiting for that bus. I'm not, and I looked away, right? She tried speaking to me again. Oh, okay, the time is coming at this time, blah, blah, blah. And I could tell that she wanted me to actually carry on the conversation. Boy, my bus came. I walked in, didn't even look at her, didn't even say bye to her. I'm on that. I'm on that time, bruv. It's over.
Oh man, you heartless man. You are truly gone. Like your mind is truly disconnected from the matrix. Like you're
Mhm.
physically there, but your mind is not there. You are about the movement, the mission, and getting out anytime you can. Your mind is completely like, I mean, man, that she clearly, I mean, she clearly was giving you a full on layup, open lane for you to start up and maintain a full out conversation and go for the number or the IG, and you couldn't care less.
Yeah, and she was asking, "Oh, are you getting on that bus?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I looked away. I'm like, "Why are you asking what bus I'm going to get on? It's just not happening with you Western chicks. It's over, bruv. It's over. I don't want nothing to do with y'all, man. If it's not work, if it's not customer service, if it's not a situation where I have to speak to you, don't talk to me, bruv. It's just not happening, man.
I'm on
I
the
have rubbed
same
my
time.
hand of Western chicks, but UK, America, I don't want nothing to do with them. Pookie can have them. I don't want them,
Facts.
bruv. So don't
Facts.
speak to me. Leave me the F alone.
I'm on the same programming, man. I'm on the same programming. I only talk to Western women in the States if I have to, which means work or I need to be rung up at the cash register for a particular item. That is it. That is it. And I've had them, try to strike, I've had them try to like, just bring up random unneeded information. Like, I remember one time I was being rung up for some clothes that I was buying from a men's department store. This chick tried to, you know, ask me, about my weekend plans and what I was gonna do after I left the store. And I was like, man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing for you. So, are you taking cash or card? You know. Um, and then this other chick at the suit supply store, you know, yeah. I came in to get my alterations for, a sport coat that I was bringing with me to Spain, and you know, she brought it out, and she's tried to she told me told me something I didn't care to know or need to know, some useless information about, oh, I actually decided to buy a similar sport coat, yada 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 yada. And I'm like, okay, thanks. I'll take the sport coat now so I can try it on and make sure the alterations are good. Appreciate it. I'm like, sweetheart, I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about what you're telling me. Let me move on with my day. It's too late for y'all. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing. They feel it. All of them feel it now. We're living in a time where more men than ever are disengaging. Men are not approaching women in the West like that, like they used to. This passport bro movement, now that it's taken a hold of the brothers, the white boys been doing it. Okay,
Mm.
some of the Asian boys they've been doing it. Now the brothers are doing it. These chicks, they're running out of options. They're running out of options. Any time you're getting chicks bringing up random stuff. I mean, just but to keep a conversation to like get something started. I'm like, that's that's the beginning of desperation. That's the beginning of desperation, and I'm not saving them. I'm not saving them. Now, Pookie can. The guys that don't have passports can. The guys that are stuck here, they can save them. That's fine, but it won't be me.
It won't be me too. It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
They
It's
had
too
their
late
chance.
to apologize. It's too late. I ain't saving no hole. No 304, sorry. No 304.
Don't. Oh, yep. Don't put on the cape. Don't put on the cape. No, it's too late for them. They made their
It's
bed. They
too
got to
late.
lie in it.
Facts, absolute facts. So, bro, I know it's late over there in Spain. We agreed to a set time, brother, and I want to respect that time. Do you have any closing statements, Mr. Johnny, before you head off?
Sure. Uh, Last few words I want to share with the brothers. Um, Stay focused. Stay on the mission. Stay out of trouble. Don't get caught up with one of these Western women. Don't get caught up with them. Don't lose focus. Um, I still think, working in tech, working in IT, unless you're already overseas or you're part of the military or you're already teaching English overseas, I think the best way if you want to get overseas and get out of the West, where you can have access to, better weather, better food, better women, get in tech, get into IT, get a remote job, get in touch with IP, enroll in his Python course. He can also connect you with Theo, who can also teach you the cloud game from his perspective. This is the way. This is the way out. This is the way out. There's talking about the problems in the West, and then there's solving the problems. Right? IT's giving you a solution, and if you're concerned about whether or not you can you know work abroad. Uh, and still do it in a way that won't compromise or reveal where you truly are and still maintain your job in the West, I'm telling you, get in touch with IP, get on the tiers that will allow you to take advantage of the information that he can give you, because I mean he'll walk you through that whole setup. He did it with me. I've been doing it without any problems. Been doing it successfully while I work for my company in the states. Uh, One of my other brothers that almost got caught while he was working abroad. If it wasn't for the setup that IP had set up with me, uh, he would have been caught, and he would have, who knows? I mean, he would have had to at the minimum go back to the states, or maybe they would have thought about terminating his contract. But because I had the setup with IP, he was able to piggyback off it. He didn't get caught, and then I told him, set something up with IP so that you can have your own system in place. He got in touch with IP. He set something up with IP, and he I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is right now. He could be anywhere in the world right now, but he's got IP set up, and he's working for a company in the US, but he's living the dream. He's living the life that he's always wanted to live. So I'm telling you, brothers, this is not cap. This is not a scam. Like, this is real. This is real. There's real brothers out here working remote, working in tech, working in IT, living that lifestyle. And I'm telling you, as soon as you step on that plane, wheels up, the stress leaves. The stress leaves. You get to a new destination, and you're just in a better mood because you're eating better food, enjoying better weather, and you're dealing with better women that appreciate you and value you for everything that you bring to the table. That's
Yes,
all I got to say.
indeed. Mr. Johnny, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the closing statements there, bro. It's been a pleasure having you give your intel in regards to Barcelona, Spain, brother. Have a safe journey as to wherever you go to next, brother. And keep in touch, bro. And we shall speak very soon, brother. Okay.
Okay. Be well, IP. Talk to you later, brother.
You too, brother. Salute. Peace out, bro. Awesome, awesome. That was Johnny there, brothers. That was Johnny. Let's go on for another, let's say, half an hour. Let's have let's have a closing moment here. In terms of motivating you brothers to prepare yourself for 2024. So let me just set the last few weeks agenda. Sorry. So there shall be more countries coming up in terms of streams. There will also be a very special stream I got planned for you. I won't tell you yet. Just wait for that. There will be an end of year stream where we just speak about how our year's been, goals, objectives, did we achieve that? And of course, we get it cracking in 2024 and set the agenda for 2024, which I solely believe it will be the best year of everyone's lives. It will be the best year of my life, hopefully, the best year of your lives, hopefully, the best year of Johnny's life, hopefully, pardon me, and the whole Passport Bros movement. You know, so let's work towards that. Amazing stream. I've been in Barcelona, Spain myself. I loved it there. Great food, great weather. You know, get on the IT mentorship plan with me. You know, join the Patreon, join the platinum tier, reach out to me. Let's get you on that plan. In particular, you know, if you want to hear, you know, how freaky Spanish women are in the bedroom, okay, go and join the Patreon, man. The Patreon has everything you need. And I'll be dropping some incredible content on the Patreon this week on everyone's favorite country. Type the country in the live stream chat if you know what country I'm gonna drop the intel on. And it's some crazy intel. I tell you about it. It's out of this world, man. I told you IP will always have your back, man. Can we get the likes up, please? Let's get some no super chats, no PayPal donations. Damn. And we're 1 hour 40 minutes in. That's okay. You know, if you can support, that'd be greatly appreciated. What am I gonna say? So y'all can call in for the last let's say 20 minutes. Okay. If you've been to Spain, if you have any intel on Spain, come and share your experience on the channel. Happy to go on for another couple minutes. As you know, it's only 12:15 a.m. over here in the UK. Perfect time for us to chillax, speak, have a personal conversation here. Let's work, man. Crypto. I keep telling you brothers, crypto is the future, man. Dark Ronin, you in the building, bro? That's my incredible mod. Salute to you, Dark Ronin. Crypto gonna be big. So press A1 in the live stream chat if y'all are into crypto. Have you been seeing the crypto market? Have you been watching that very closely? 2024 gonna be a crazy year, right? I think brothers gonna be eat very well crypto in 2024 if you know what you're doing, right? We've had a crypto stream in the past. Hopefully, we have more crypto streams, but crypto, bruv. Then get that crypto investment, do well, put that in real estate, you know, travel around the world, set businesses up, have a network. I mean, I am giving you value, bruv. I'm giving you travel value. I'm giving you IT value. I'm giving you financial value, crypto value, countries value, explicit, X-rated, raw intel value. I mean, you can't go wrong with this channel, brothers. So join the Patreon, be a part of the international passport ecosystem. Join the Reddit page, join the Discord. All right, get into IT, study hard, have goals, bruv. Let me set your study goals for you. Part of the platinum tier on my Patreon is actually me writing up a study plan for you, actually me doing a timetable for you. I got the juice, brothers, man. I got the plug. Bruv. Plug. What's that song by Rich the Kid? Plug talk. Dun, dun, dun. They don't want to see every day about my plug talk. Plug walk. I got the plug, bruv. Let's go, bruv. Okay. You know, so in the last 15 minutes, feel free to call in. Let's have a conversation here. I'm gonna get some food. I'm super hungry, bruv. Give me a second or two. Let me get some food. Let me warm it up, and let's talk, bruv. Okay. And let me get some water. Yeah. Plot walk. Plot walk. I don't even understand how I'm a plot talk. Yeah. Yeah. Plot walk. Dun, dun, dun. I don't even understand how I'm a plot talk. Dun, dun, dun. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. So high. Oh, dude. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. So high. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. So high. Okay, this munch. This munch. It's easy. It's easy. Okay. Might be a bit hot. Just a sec, brothers. Just a sec. Let me just sit there. Get this mayo out. Switch up the bag. Okay, right in there. Okay, that's it right there. Squeeze that out. Okay, gonna munch and talk back. Call in, man. Call in, brothers. Got 30 more minutes left, man. I know it's still Wednesday over there in the US, but y'all can call in, man. What's going on, bruv? Hey, Jane Outlander, it's a classic album, bruv. It's a classic album, man. IP has great music taste, and hopefully next year, right, I can, display some of my music taste towards brothers. Show you the kind of music I listen to, right? That's rock classics, soul classics, jazz classics, rap classics, hip hop classics, techno classics. My music taste is very diverse, man, and I know classics, brothers. So if you know, can we get much higher, so high? Oh, 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 so high. That's a classic. That's a classic. Classic chorus, man, to one of the best albums of all time, in my opinion. I keep it set. Anime, yeah, I love anime too. Well, not that much now, but I know some classics. I know Hunter x Hunter. I know what's that anime called? Super classic. I know Steins Gate. I know every anime classic out there. I know it, bruv. Jane, I know that too. I binge watched that anime, bruv. I binge watched that, bruv. Absolute classic, fan. I know a bit of grime too, bruv. Yep, old school grime, early 2000s grime. Of course, bruv. Dizzy Rascal, the whole 9 yard, bruv. The whole 9 yard, bruv. You get me, yeah? Yep. Big fan of Yu Hakusho classic. I watched everything. Read the manga too. The tournament arc. Yeah, I know Fully Cooley. I love the Fully Cooley soundtrack, brother. What's that song called? Rise on, shooting star. If you know, you know. IP is a normal dude, fam. And hopefully, right, I can start, speaking more about anime, maybe music, maybe on this channel or a different channel. But would you like to see me speak about, hear me speak about, anime, manga, or music or anime in general? Maybe I set up another channel for that where I give my thoughts on anime. Press the one in the chat, bruv. If I have time, bruv, Right now I'm super busy, but I know my Jane, both classics, bruv, both classics. But I'd say, in my opinion, Code Geass slightly better. Oh no, this is hard now. Oh, let me see. Whew. Oh no, that's hard, bruv. Brothers, Code Geass or Death Note. So press A2, right, for Code Geass. Press A4 for Death Note. Who you rocking with, bruv? 2 for Code Geass, 4 for Death Note. Let me munch this burger real quick, bruv. Yeah. That's some good burger. Flipping heck. Let me check the anime list. I still gotta watch Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man. I ain't finished watching that yet, bruv. But Attack on Titan, that's finished, right? Classic. Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, classic, man. Classic. All right, so we got 7 more minutes left. Yeah, I want to call in, which is just having a normal conversation with y'all, man. Normal conversation. XRP in the building. XRP in the building. That's a crypto right there. Is that finally moving? Let me check XRP chart. XRP price. Bruv. XRP ain't moving, bruv. I'm kidding, it has. Shout out to SRP brothers. Last 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh, man. Yo, they put some spices in this burger, bruv. Gee. I think hey, what's going on, Theo? Pardon me. God. Ooh. That burger's hot. Hold on, my tongue burning right now. Flipping heck. Ooh. Dark Ronin, turn the camera on in the background, please. Oh, Dark Ronin in the building. What's going on, bro? Okay. Let me bring in Dark Ronin. Oh, yo, they put too much heat in this burger. What's going on, Dark Ronin? You good, brother?
Yep, been good, man. Damn, that burger.
That burger got me messed up, bruv.
Jeez.
Got me almost in tears, bruv.
Oh snap, bro. Just drink some milk, man.
Flip. What's going on, bruv? We send, fam. We send.
Oh, everything's good, bro. Just checking in with your brothers. Amazing stream on Spain. Shout out to the brother Johnny. Giving the brothers this intel. Hopefully, he does like a Patreon. If I'm assuming.
Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
What you saying, though, man? Anything interesting, brother? Crypto, woman, traveling. Break it down fast, bro. Let me recover here, yeah? My tongue is hot at the moment, bruv.
Yeah, so yeah, everything's been going well. I'm just hyped for next year. Especially we got brothers having the eyes on Germany, a few other countries in mind, so that's amazing. Next year gonna be a big year for brothers, the Passport Bro movement. All I see is everything's going up for us. Yes, man. So it's looking like a bright future for us so far.
Carry on, bro.
Yeah, so when it comes to the crypto market, currently the way I'm looking at things, I don't think that we're in a bull market at the moment, but I think what I'm seeing is the altcoins are not moving at all. So that should show that I think we're in the bear market still. So we just gotta wait it out. We just gotta wait it out.
Awesome. So is that the halving, yeah? Anything from April onwards, that's the bull market, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So what are your thoughts on Spanish chicks?
I have my eye on them for a while, but the thing is, I won't say it's fear mongering. But some brothers, say that they're westernized or this and that, which I agree. They're like they're like I heard brothers say that they're like the UK girls, but they can just speak Spanish. So so far the intel that Johnny's coming out with on the Latinas you can meet over there, that's amazing. So especially I heard you can meet Venezuelans over there too, Cubans, um I'm curious on the nightlife there, the foods and everything there. Yeah, man. Spanish girls, they seem nice. They seem nice. Hopefully they're traditional somewhat. They're not drinking that feminist Kool-Aid. So yeah, we just got to see.
Yes, indeed, bruv. Oh, I've been there myself. If I go there again, I'm only focusing on the Colombian chicks there, but they blew my mind away. Every time I meet a Colombian chick, right, whether in Panama, whether in Spain, anywhere, even in Vancouver, I think I met one there. They just blow me away, bruv. Beauty, body, skin tone, you know, bro. Pardon me, sorry.
Yes, sir.
I love that peanut butter, cinnamon skin tone. I'm sorry, yeah, bruv. I love that light brown skin, cinnamon skin tone, that tan skin. It makes me go like,
dark hair, brown, blonde. Yes, sir, bro.
Now I know Theo's into, blonde chicks, right? And that's cool, Theo, right? You love your blonde chicks, brother. But I love, in my opinion, brown skin women, okay, that peanut butter, cinnamon skin woman, they clearly top, right? Any blonde chick, bruv. Any pale skin blonde chick. Give me that.
Yes, sir.
Give me a cinnamon skin chick over any blonde pale skin chick, bruv. I don't care if the blonde girl got green eyes, blue eyes, whatever. Cinnamon skin chick. Ooh, Lord.
Nothing beating that, bro. This time, bro. Nothing beating that.
That.
Yep. We seen the photos in the groups, of those Pocahontas type skin tone, cinnamon. Jesus. Oh Lord. That's all I can say, bro.
Lord, and now mix that with, Japanese, mix that with Korean. You got the eyes, skin tone there, the curly hair. Lord have mercy, Lord. Oh man. Next year, crypto best pop off, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to be in Chile. I want to be in Colombia. I want to be in Brazil. I want to be in flipping Mongolia. I want to be there, bruv.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Before I find wifey,
Mm-hmm. Bro, there's too many options for us, and it's gonna be the problem with bro's gonna face, including me, is that we don't know who to choose, which one, because we have so much options, so many flavors.
Facts. Now maybe brothers go the polygamy route. That might work, I'm thinking about it pretty hardly. Maybe I should go the polygamy route, maybe convert to Islam and marry 20 women. I may do it, brothers. I may do what the Saudis do,
Yeah, looking like that, right? I feel you, IP, because I'm edging towards that too, bro.
I don't know, unless I meet the chick right that's just perfect in general. But I'm seeing, Japanese, Brazilian, brown skin, Latina, mixed race chicks, Moroccan chicks. I want them all, bruv. Shout out to Mr. Kevin 3905 for the $199 super chat. Thank you, bro. Theo is making me switch to Brazilian bronze. Oh, I love that name. Brazilian bronze. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the white chicks in Brazil, they're looking nice, bro. Like crazy. Like I've seen recently the Afro Latinas in Colombia. Oh my gosh.
Oh, facts. Afro Latinas are up there for me as well. I definitely see myself wiping one up, without a doubt. I definitely see myself wiping up an Afro Latina without a single doubt. There's something special.
Yeah, from what I heard,
special.
yeah, from what I heard, in Brazil, Theo can this wants to, but from what I heard, the Japanese Brazilians, they have the face of a Japanese girl, but the body of a Brazilian. Crazy.
Video game ish right there, bro. That's only in a video game you see that, bruv. Only in GTA 6.
Oh, facts. Facts.
Let me react to GTA 6. Hold on, let me get the let me see if I can bring it up actually real quick. That was a crazy trailer. Let me see if I can bring it up.
I know
GTA
y'all
6.
boys have to wait until 2025, man.
Actually, no copyright. I don't think that's possible. But yeah, that's looking like a flipping. That's a goal, bruv. I bet you there's gonna be some Passport Bro ish right there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Fresh and Fit in that game, because I mean it's in Miami.
Yeah, that would be
You know,
nuts. That would be nuts. You be seeing Western chicks in the podcast with Fresh and Fit on GTA 6. That'd be crazy. What's the rip? Yeah.
that'd be nuts, bro. RP, yeah, RP. So before I end the stream, right, let me just touch upon some dude blowing 62K on the rapper, what's her name, Ruby Rose, her OF account.
Oh,
Embarrassing, bruv. And apparently he's a crypto millionaire as well. When crypto pops off for y'all brothers, don't be doing that, please. Don't be doing that, please. Okay? When crypto pops up for you, don't be doing that. Nah,
no sipping. No sipping.
no simping.
Yes, sir. None of that. Especially 2024. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. And then you heard a guy named Neon?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so he spent about 20K in a dinner date for a Ruby Rose and got nothing out of it, and she basically son him or like brother him or like say little boy. So,
Wow. Simping doesn't work, man. Getting your passport does. So
yeah.
please, when crypto pops off, please do not do that. Let me also mention, shout out to our African brothers across the pond, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. They've set up their own confederation. They're doing some great things there. So all the success to them. And that might be, pardon me, a spot for passport bros in the future. Where we can connect with these brothers on a diaspora level. Crypto can be involved there as well. The future's looking bright, man. It really is. We got a good, solid community here. No pookies, no rays, no low value dudes, high value dudes, high achievers. I am super excited for the future. Okay, I really am. I really am. So, in the last 5 minutes here before I wrap it up and get some good sleep over here in the good old UK, huh? The good old UK. What are you saying, Dark Ninja? What's your closing statements, bro?
My closing statements is brothers, plan out your trips for next year. It's about to go crazy. We're gonna have a great time. Get your cryptos up, get your stocks up, get whatever you need to get going on. Focus on yourself. Stay away from the ABW. Say hello, say goodbye. Just greet them, but just don't interact with them. You feel me? So just do your thing. Hopefully next year, brothers can link up in foreign countries like Germany, other places like that. We can have a great time and have a ball.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my superstar mod, Dark Ronin. Shout out to the brothers. Let me check the PayPal before just setting. I don't forget anything. But this is a great stream. Fantastic stream. And I got. So this week we got 2 new countries this week. I won't tell you what, but 2 new countries that I'll be conducting interviews for. Interesting countries, by the way. You're gonna love it, brothers. So, like I told you, I'm trying to get every country possible, including islands. So next year, I'm gonna do more Caribbean countries, more Latin American countries. I got to do Peru. I got to do Uruguay. Ah, man. Uruguay just keeps slipping my arms, bruv. And Peru. I've been looking for someone to give me intel on Peru and Uruguay, but it just keeps slipping. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mention the brother, but he's over there in Uruguay right now. He's saying the girls look better than Argentinians. So
interesting. Okay, let me try to go into my PayPal. This effing computer, man, flipping heck. Nothing flipping works. It don't work for. Oh my gosh. It don't work for Jack. There's a password, man. See what I got to deal with, you know, with a laptop created by Keisha. See this, brothers? Don't ever let Keisha read your laptop, man. I don't let Keisha touch my laptop now. It's all pookie and up for some reason. Flipping heck, bruv. I might have to just say F it. Log in, man. Flipping heck. Right, hold on, brothers, yeah? We hold on. Don't ask me for that. That's it, yeah. Go to it. Hayaku. That means hurry up in Japanese. You're shot. Okay. No, we good. All right, brothers, man. It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. All right. So Nati Bala, reach out to me, brother, please, on IG. You know my IG. Okay. We need that intel. If you have been to Uruguay, if you have been to Peru, please send me a DM on IG. If you visit any country that you feel of interest for me to interview of, please send me a DM on IG. Don't be shy, okay? So, Dark Corona, shout out to Johnny, shout out to all the brothers here in this chat. It's been a pleasure. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you brothers on the next video. Pardon me. Peace out, yeah? Peace out, brothers. Peace out.